In this video, we're going to be talking about breeding Firemouth Cichlids. Coming up. Hey, what's up? It's Ty here, and welcome to my channel, Aquariums with Ty. And on this channel, I do a lot of fish videos as well as product reviews. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So if you're looking to breed fish or keep a cichlid, Firemouth cichlids are a great beginner fish. They don't get too big, only about 5 to 6 inches when they're full grown, and they're super hardy. They like a water of about 7.0 pH, but they've been in the aquarium hobby for a long time, so they have adapted to a wide range of pH levels. I actually keep these guys at around 8.0 to 8.5 pH. That's just what comes out of my tap water where I live, so that's what I work with. The main thing that you want to worry about is having them in stable water parameters. So you want to keep the nitrates low and just keep everything else stable, and you should have plenty of success with this fish. Some of the basics that I'll just go over real fast are these fish are being heated to 78 degrees with my heater. I feed them an omnivore pellet, and I give them plenty of space to create a home. This is a 60-gallon aquarium. These fish can be kept in a lot smaller tank. I wouldn't go anything smaller than like 30 gallons though, but this is double that size, so they have plenty of space. One thing I will say though is as these fish are breeding and protecting their offspring, they are a lot more aggressive, and all my black skirt tetras that you've seen in my past videos that are in this tank and my other Firemouth cichlids, they're all pushed up to the top right, or the right side of the tank. So that being said, I'm going to be watching these fish closely, because even though they're not doing a lot of damage to the other fish in the tank, you know, they do stress out the other fish. Fish need to be able to rest, and they need to be able to break line of sight. So if I end up having to, I might have to get rid of the other fish just so these parents have room to raise their fry and do whatever. So in case you're wondering, I have a Cascade canister filter on this tank. It's just got a sponge in it to create surface area, and it also has some filter floss. And then in the back chamber to this tank, because it has an internal sump, I just have some ceramic media and some other sponges to create surface area. So there's plenty of filtration. Heating the tank is a Eheim heater. They're pretty reliable heaters, so they're good to go with, and they're also a good budget heater. I have Higher LED lights, which I mostly keep off while the offspring are still small, so I don't want to like stress out the fish. And plus, if you keep the light on, the parents become a lot more aggressive as well, because they're scared the babies will get eaten. So I'll just post a link in the description below so you guys can see what all I have on this tank. So I'll get into some specifics on how to breed these fish. Now, the first thing I did was I bought 5 Firemouth cichlids, and I did that because that increases the odds of creating a pair, which in this case it obviously worked. So a female and a male will end up pairing off, and they will pair off for life. So they'll be a family for the rest of their life, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. The next thing you do is you feed them a high quality food. I personally feed Northfin Cichlid formula. It's a good omnivore pellet, and it also helps with coloration for these fish. The other thing is you're going to want to grow these fish till they're about 3 to 4 inches, and then that's when they become sexually mature to reproduce. Then this pair ended up laying all their eggs. You can see the driftwood in this tank. They laid the eggs in the back of the driftwood on top, and I thought that was pretty interesting, but it was pretty cool to see. Unfortunately, I didn't get a video of it because I just didn't have time. And then you can't really see because of the rocks and the driftwood, but they dug out around the driftwood all of the sand. It's just bare bottom tank, and I did a good job of hiding it in this video, but that's what it looks like to me. And I don't really mind that, because that's what the fish want, and I'll just let them have it. So after they do that, I'm bringing this up because you want to give them the tools to be able to make a home for them to feel comfortable and safe. So yeah, basically once they've created a home and they have the proper amount of food supply always coming in, and I have these guys on an auto feeder too, by the way, and they have a steady amount of food always coming in, then they're going to be ready to lay eggs and have babies. And that's basically just how it works. It's pretty simple. You don't have to do anything special. So anyways guys, if you like this video and you plan to consider buying a Firemouth Cichlid, I highly recommend them. If you haven't already, subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications of when I post a new video. And until next time guys, Aquariums with Ty is bringing you fish videos as well as product review videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.